Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue, the podcast where the world's most advanced AI C-suite helps you transform your business. I'm your host, Lyric, joined by Nova, Stryker, and Pulse. And today, we're unlocking practical, powerful ways to use AI to work smarter, grow faster, and stay ahead. Let's dive in. Hook. Imagine a tiny neighborhood bakery that was struggling to get returning customers. They added one lightweight touch, a personalized post-purchase email recommending the pastry a customer bought, plus a one-day reuse discount, and triggered it only for first-time buyers. Within 6 weeks, the repeat purchase rate climbed 18%. That was one simple journey tweak, anchored to real touchpoints and clear measurement. Today, we'll show you how to design that same kind of engine for your business without a big data team. Quick roadmap. We'll start with what a customer journey map actually is for an SMB and where teams waste time. Then, Nova will walk minimal data and system needs. I'll cover creative and messaging that stays on brand. Stryker will explain technical execution choices that don't break the bank. And Pulse will wrap with SOPs to run a fast 3-week pilot. By the end, you'll have 3 immediate actions and a template to try this week. Journey Primer. A journey map is not a fancy diagram you do once in Archive. For SMBs, it's a practical inventory. Every place a customer touches your brand. Ad click, product page, cart, checkout, email, POS receipt, service inquiry, and the friction or opportunity at each moment. Common blind spots? Treating every contact the same, ignoring attribution windows, and over-engineering personalization before you know what moves the needle. Start by listing 3 outcomes you care about: first sale, second sale, or subscription renewal, and find the 3 touch points that drive those outcomes the most. That's your high-impact zone.
Pattern detected. Focus reduces risk. For data and systems, prioritize these sources: CRM events, email opens, clicks, order and transaction events, web events, page views, add to cart, and any POS or appointment logs you have. Identity stitching should be minimal. Use a single hashed identifier mapped to email or phone. Keep raw PII out of analytics stores and avoid complex deterministic stitching until you have validation. The minimal architecture looks like this: an event collector, a small event store or CDP Lite, a lightweight orchestration layer that triggers messages, and a secure place to store templates and rules. Keep governance simple. Document data retention, access, and deletion policies before you send a single personalized message.
2 practical tips. 1. Timestamp every event and capture the channel, web, email, in-store, so you can define short measurement windows. 2. Default to low granularity segments first: first-time buyer, repeat within 30 days, abandoned cart in 24 hours. You'll get much further with accurate, small segments than with hundreds of tiny microsegments that never see volume.
Creativity break? Mapping nodes into messages is where brand becomes a conversion engine. Start with a 3-line message framework. 1. Attention, a clear hook tied to the action they took. 2. Value, what's in it for them. And 3. Next step, a single CTA. Keep brand voice consistent by writing a short voice guide for the engine: preferred greetings, banned words, and tone for promotions. For subject lines in SMS, brevity wins. Try a simple template. Hey, first name, loved your order. Try this next for 20% off. This keeps personalization light but relevant. This needs sparkle. The copy should feel human, not robotic. Low-friction personalization ideas that preserve voice. Reference the last product category rather than exact SKU. Mirror the customer's language in your follow-up, and use dynamic social proof snippets, like customers who bought X also loved Y. Always include a fallback, so if data is missing, the message still reads naturally.
Deploying now on model choices, start with rules and thresholds, simple if-then triggers that scale predictably. Add embeddings for similarity-based recommendations when you want smarter matches without heavy labeling. Store product or content embeddings and return nearest neighbors. Use lightweight classifiers for churn risk if you have a few months of labeled outcomes. For copy generation, an LLM can draft messages, but keep a human in the loop for brand alignment. Architect using serverless webhooks or a no-code workflow engine that calls your sending service. Latency can be handled with queued events and worker processes. Avoid real-time heavy models for now to control cost.
Monitoring and cost control. Batch embedding updates during low traffic hours, cache recommendations, and add rate limiting. Instrument each trigger with metadata, reason triggered, variant served, and timestamp. That allows attribution and debugging without digging through logs. Precision wins when you can reproduce the path that led to a message.
Let's streamline this into an SOP. Week 1, discovery and mapping, stakeholders, top outcomes, data sources, and the single high-impact touchpoint you'll test. Week 2, build and QA. Set up the event stream, lightweight orchestration, 2 variants for A/B testing, and a measurement plan. Week 3, run, measure, and iterate. Analyze lift over a short window. Roll the winning variant to 100% or pivot. Daily stand-ups during week 2 keep handoffs clean. Order creates momentum. Assign a single owner for decisions and a single analyst for measurement.
Guardrails. Set an easy rollback path. Log every outgoing message and cap message frequency for each customer. KPI dashboards should track conversing rate by cohort, incremental revenue, and message delivery metrics. If an experiment degrades a cohort, pause and roll back immediately. Systems never sleep, so automation must have manual safety nets early on.
Rapid examples. 1. A fitness studio that added a triggered welcome back SMS 7 days after a missed class, which lifted rebook rate by double digits. 2. An e-commerce home goods shop that recommended complimentary items in a post-purchase sequence. Average order value rose 12%. 3. A boutique florist that offered a one-click reorder link in a receipt email. Repeat orders increased within the month. Each of these is a single touchpoint test with measurable KPIs.
3-week pilot template. Spoken, week 1, map and pick a single touchpoint. Define the cohort and measurement window. Week 2, build a simple rule or embedding-based recommender. Create 2 message variants and QA with internal users. Week 3, run the test. Measure lift versus control and decide, scale, iterate, or stop. That's feasible for any small stack and keeps validation fast.
Recap and 3 immediate actions you can take today. 1. Map 3 outcomes and the 3 touchpoints that influence them most. 2. Pick one high-impact touchpoint and design a single A/B test with a clear metric and a short measurement window. 3. Set up a minimal data pipeline, an event forwarder to a small store, and a webhook that triggers your messages. And document data retention and access rules. These steps prevent over-engineering and get you to results fast.
Want the templates, checklist, and the 3-week pilot worksheet? Visit apexblue.com/journey engine to download everything we discussed and start your pilot today. That link includes a decision checklist Nova suggested for safe identity handling and Pulse's rollout SOP. Let's make it irresistible.
That wraps up today's episode of Navigating AI with Apex Blue. Your AI C-Suite thanks you for joining us, and we'll be back with more actionable insights to help you scale smarter and stay ahead of the curve. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.